Welcome back. Welcome back. Lesson number 3. Lesson number 1 was holding the cue, how to strike the ball, how to follow through. Lesson number 2 was covering lesson number 1 and also proper stance, how to hit top, middle, and bottom. So now that you know how to do all those things, now you have to implement them. So let's implement them. You want to know how hard you're hitting the ball, just like I told you the first time when we went over of having your speed control of the cue ball. So know the distance of how hard you have to hit it to try to get as close as you can. Well, the same thing pertains to having to shoot a ball. If you have a follow shot, you want to make sure your second ball, you want the cue ball in this vicinity here. Obviously, you want it here. That'd be the ideal place. But anywhere in that vicinity, you'll be able to make the ball. So you want it anywhere within that distance where you can make that next ball. So how do you do that? You're going to follow the ball. This is where your speed comes into effect. Top, follow, so you can make your next shot. I'm still within the area where I want to be at, where I can make this next shot. Remember, stand, put your left, stand back, okay? That is your center. You don't want to open your legs too far back, but be comfortable. And follow through. Stay down. You're going to practice this over and over and over again. Why? Because the more you practice, the better you get. Let's lift this up a little bit so you can see. Don't want to mess you guys up too much. There we go. So, follow through. Right now, it doesn't matter if you miss. Right now, you just want to make sure you have the right cue ball control, right speed. Focus, follow through, and see where your ball lands. You're going to do this over and over and over again. Do it one more time. We'll stop with this one. We'll do something different. Follow through. Now, you practice your stop shot that we went over. What is the stop shot? The stop shot is right under medium, right under center. So the center, 6 o'clock, but you're not stroking through, you're just stopping it. That is going to be your stop shot. You stop it. So now you have the right angle for your next shot. Always make sure you chalk up. By chalking, you prevent the cue from miscuing. Well, let me go over what a miscue is so you know. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the top off. You know how it works whenever you want to show someone something that doesn't work, but let's see what happens. So, miscue. I'm going to try to draw the ball back to see if it miscues. It did that because it didn't grab when I hit it, which is the reason why you have to have chalk. The chalk allows it to grab. so that doesn't happen. Not that it won't happen even if you chalk up, but the likelihood is much less. So you have the follow. You're now going to do a stop shot. Now, let's just say your next shot is down here. Well, if you stop the ball, you won't have the right angle to make that ball over there. So now you have to draw the ball back. So now you're going to follow through and hit bottom. So it gives you the angle. The harder or smoother you stroke the ball, the more action you're going to get. You don't have to hit the ball hard, it's just a stroke, a follow through. And that's for your next shot. So you practice your follow through. To get you here for this shot, but you also practice your follow through. So when you have to make that shot. So the first one is just to make this one here. Follow just smoothly, right? Your next one is going to be to get up higher. For your next shot up there. Keep practicing all this. The more you practice, the better you get. You want to also be able to determine the speed and how hard you have to hit the ball to get it to where you want it to be, whether it be follow or draw. Because you're going to have draw shots later on that you're going to have this distance to draw back. Don't jump on that right off the back. It's going to be really hard. First, you want to start having the ball close, say a foot away. And you stroke that ball and you draw. You then move it back another 4 to 6 inches. You draw the ball. You then draw back another 6 inches. Eventually you'll be able to draw the ball from far. But don't just jump from there to here in a matter of 5 or 6 shots. You have to shoot the shot repeatedly over and over and over till you're consistent. When you could make this ball and draw back consistent from this spot, say 15, 20 times, just move it back 2 inches because this is already a far shot. And how do you know it's 2 inches? Just mark your table. I don't like to mark my table, but if I do, I just get the chalk, put my finger, put a little mark, and put a little mark. I don't know if you can see it from there, but there's a mark on the table here. That'll let me know the distance, and I'll practice that shot over and over again, drawing the cue ball back. Obviously, it's important you make the shot, but right now you're practicing your stroke. So stance, straight, come back, stay down, and draw back. Obviously, you want to make the shot. Go make the shot. Again, you just want to make sure you're drawing the ball back. You do that over and over again. I'm finicky about keeping my table clean. I know they sell these things, little stickers you can put on and they're removable. People use those to practice with. Whenever I'm done shooting some pool, I make sure I go over everything, brush it off, and clean your table. When I clean the table, I don't go in circles. I know it sounds dumb. I do everything the same way. The reason why I do this and I don't come this way is because I want the balls to always have the same path, smooth. I don't want everything to cross. Keep your table nice and clean. It'll continue to play well. Always vacuum your table. I vacuum my table as well, once a week, maybe twice. Your goal when practicing this is to be able to draw a ball, say of a distance of 3.5 feet to 4 feet consistently. Yes, you're going to have those moments when you have to draw a ball really far. Most of the time you're going to come across that shot is because you didn't get good shape or the other person missed and left you a far shot. If you practice the fundamental rules of what I'm going over with you, rarely will you get a shot where you have to be so far away. Because if you have good cue ball control and good ball positioning, you'll notice the professionals, when they have a shot, they make it a point to get good shape for the next. What do I mean? Well, you have a beginner like myself, or like you, if you're just starting off, that's your next shot. You concentrate so much on hitting this ball to make it, you didn't leave yourself good shape. See that angle? Ideally, you would have liked to have landed anywhere here in this quadrant to see that ball. But you were just so focused on making the ball, you weren't thinking about the shape. So in order to get this ball to come this way, if I just hit center, top, what happens? It automatically comes this way. Why? I'll share with you why. When I started off, I wasn't straight. The ball was here, which means I'm hitting here. So automatically the ball's going to hit, it's going to deflect, bounce off to hit over here, and then with the momentum it comes. So now if I put a little bit of left English, remember the clock, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to aim, say, 11 o'clock, not center, just a little bit over. What happens? I got position for my next ball. If I use 10 o'clock, I'm going to get higher. The more towards the left, the more the ball's going to spin out this way. So 9 o'clock, let's just say 9 o'clock. Look at what happened when I hit 9 o'clock. Last time the ball came up here, now it's going to come up higher. 9 o'clock. I hit it too soft, but you saw where last time it came here, this direction, now went up higher to this direction. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to show you 12 o'clock, where the ball goes. You notice it came in this direction, right? Where the spot's at. Now I'm going to use 11. Last time it came here, now it came here. Now I'm going to use 9 o'clock. So it went from here to here to there. And that is how you start to get cue ball control to set yourself up for the next shot. Now that you know what you have to do with the ball to make it spin out, now you need to practice the speed. And that's what I want you to practice on. So when you're playing, you end up having a straight shot. So now it's not as difficult to make. Not that you're going to make it all the time. Fundamentals, straight, aim, look at the ball, the object ball where you're going to hit the ball at, stay down, and fire through. That's your lesson for the day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll go over some more fundamentals with you. God bless.